Okay, project thesis. This study has led to a hypothesis that by taking a known piezoelectric material, lead cyclonium titanite, probably applying a polymer of gold and lithium hydride, that a localized conversion of ionizing radiation to electrical energy might be achieved. This method of compact energy harvest may prove suitable for the application of pre-existing power armor currently in use by US Armed Forces. Initial tests have proved that the methodology is sound. Radioactive energy harvest is 15 times higher than current automotive fusion engines. Unfortunately, there are still problems that we need to overcome. The ionic excitation in the gold that provides the harvestable electrons also create a build-up of thermal waste. The heat is not substantial from a macro perspective, but due to the low shear modules, the gold suspension in the nanowave starts to break down quickly under the extended use. We are going to attempt to change the dosage pattern of gold to produce thinner strands to the material. The increased surface area might help dissipate the thermal energy, much like a heatsink. The newer dosing patterns have been successful at dissipating the heat generated by the reaction. We've taken a slight hit in the harvest efficiency, but extended the static material lifetime from a matter of days to several years. While this is, from our perspective, already a successful experiment, the project parameters require a flexible lining that can be applied to the power armor. It seems we underestimated the tensile strain the armor produces, and the thinner gold weave in the material ends up shredding. So to speak, under the heavy use. Colonel Kemp was less than pleased and threatened to pull the funding if we can't produce the promised results. So we need to go back to the thicker weave and find a different way to solve the thermal dissipation issue. Well, we've been trapped in the lab for days now and tensions running high. The team is fractured and falling apart. They don't know what's going on outside and have started making attempts to escape the lab. While I was sleeping, they managed to cut a hole through the thinner interior wall of the clean room, but have been unable to break through the hardened outer wall. Will started taking with some of the others about Will started talking with some of the others about coming at the problem from a more oblique angle, which got me thinking about the thermal dissipation problem when it dawned on me. If we change the dosage pattern so it isn't producing in nanoholes perpendicular to the surface, but instead at an angle, we might be able to reflect the most direct radioactive particles and trapping only those coming at oblique angles to the material. We would achieve a lower energy harvest, but the heat dissipation issue might be solved. Tom, Harry and I are getting to gather samples needed to try it. We've been unable to gather samples needed to try the new dosage pattern. Paul has locked himself into one of the labs and has been attempting to hack into the administration system. When we tried to get to U-238 we need from the isotope containment, he locked it down, leaving Mary stranded inside. He said he is going to set the facility defense system so that it looks like the lab has been breached. This will unlock the clean room, but will also activate the automated defense, which will see us as attackers. He means to fight his way out, but that's suicide. He's the only one in the lab with the military training, and we don't even have real weapons. I've tried to tell him that we can complete the project, but we have the answer now. That he refuses to see reason and doesn't believe John will actually let us out. We've managed to pull down part of the ceiling in C1, which will get us into the utility crawl space. It can get us out, but it should be able to get us above the lab Will has barricaded himself in. I don't like it, but we have to drop on in. Okay. I'm getting us out. I'm not letting John play tyrant any longer. The isotope containment is leaking and he still won't let us out. I've gotten through the updated security subroutines and it's only a matter of time till I get control of the facility defences. He's so busy trying to keep me out of the clean room controls, he probably hasn't realised that by triggering the facility breach sweep, all the doors were open to allow the robots access. We're fighting our way out and I'll deal with it, and I'll deal with your husband. Erica, I've sent out an explanation to the team, but I need to know what is actually going on. Please do not share this with anyone else, it may start a panic. This morning I got a call from Colonel Kemp and he told me to keep our team in the lab, but before I could ask he hung up. The sound you heard outside was an atomic bomb going off. It seems to have hit southwest of the city. The phone lines have been jammed, but I found a way to reach Kemp's liaison and he informed me that we could only afford the detail to escort us to safety if we have vital military assets or intelligence. This is why we need to get the project finished. I love you. Good morning everyone. I know that you've been here overnight and everyone is tired, but I need everyone to push through just a little longer. Dr. Elwood Woolen has said that we are very close to cracking the problem with the nucleostructive aligning project, and I have a good feeling that today will be the day. Along with our normal snacks, I sent a runner to Slocum Joe's for coffee and donuts, and we'll be ordering Spuckies later this afternoon. Spuckies. I also just got off the phone with Colonel Kemp and he said there may be some training exercises happening around the town today. So hear what looks like tanks and gunfire, don't panic, it's just a joke. Yeah, it turned out that wasn't the case though. Was it? What was this material I got? What was this material I just gathered? Oh, should I need that? Gold. And gold. This one. I need the acid in that one. I need gold in that one, so what I put in that one then? I'm trying to find gold. Something through there it seems. Where would I find gold? Okay. Yeah, you keep doing that, I'm happy with that. Hopefully I can scoot around, so I need gold and something else. Okay. Something on his mouth there. Lithium hydrate. Right, lithium hydrate in the left one. Okay. So, green one. Lithium hydrate in that one, and gold in the other one. Apply it, put metal. Okay. Whoop. Nope, no. It'll take a while. I think I'll definitely get it done. Just take some time. I'll electrocute if I touch this. Do. 413. Three, 5. Isotope containment. Definitely something for here. There's no H there. Maybe yield.
I'm in.
Go. That's you. Okay. Well, you might die if you get there, because that'll probably kill you. Okay, looks like we'll be hunting you then. Okay, so I have something else. Gotta figure out what they are. Come on. I don't have. They won't be drinking that. 2, 2, 3. Many wonderful things now. No idea what they are. Oh, he's a good doctor. Changing my stuff again. Blow them up as well. Then want that to go off and off all the time. It's really going to be annoying. Cool. Right, well I found something else. Oh. Yeah, there's another door going off. Okay. Stop now. Okay. I'm gonna figure out what these ones are. Why are these guys still moving a bit? No idea. Ah. 213 is gallium. Okay. Okay, and then we'll go 5. Tungsten. Yeah, okay. Okay. I've been over there. I've been over here. Don't think we can go over there. In that way. Yeah. Gold, 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 gold. Right. So this thing we're trying to uncover. It must be something. That is, I don't know. Okay, right beside it. So, are we able to put that on our suits? Can we get something for it? Oh. Fuck, he's just hiding behind there. Seriously. Oop. Well, luckily I've got like 7 billion of the bobby pins, so should be alright. Left or right? Gosh, it's left.
Sweet.
Yeah. That. And you are exactly what they are. Get this. Tight. Okay. Y. You know what's amazing? It's took me up until now to figure that. Crazy. Everyone needs to just calm down. Yes, you have heard by now. I've locked you out of the clean room, as my previous email stated. This push is to finish my project is mandatory. As soon as I have the data for a successful prototype, I will unlock the doors and everyone will be free to go home. To address concerns about the noise outside, those are military exercises I mentioned. I'm aware they're very loud and at some point you have been disturbed by it. I assure you everything is fine. Though we are not openly at war with China, things are still tense and the military feels that our ground defence exercises are necessary to our safety. Finishing our project here isn't just vital to the company, but also to helping protect our country. And that's the same one. And I've opened you, so I don't have to worry about you. More nice results. Ooh. Four. Okay. Durs at the end. It's not durs at the end. Be shrugged.
That's it.
Cannot believe that. How long I've been playing this for, and that's now we just figured out how to really work it properly. Jesus, man. Sometimes I impress myself, you know that? Mines and everything. Yeah. Well, I certainly want to protect this place. If not, the people. Okay, on you. Beckman's terminal. Breach to containment. Breached security override. Oh, great. With this about this insane, even if you manage to hack into the administration controls, do you know what will happen if you trigger a security breach? Yes, the doors to the clean room will open, but the first thing through them will be a wave of robots to kill everyone a living intruder in the lab. Even if we manage to get past them, there are also the turrets. There's one here in the lab, remember. If you do this, you are most likely to get us all killed than let us free. Okay, so there's one inside, alright. Wilfred, do you think I wouldn't catch on to what you're doing? I got a network alert the moment you took control of the isotope containment. You may have been the best hacker on campus back at CIT, but that was years ago, and while you were busy up in Alaska pretending to be a soldier, we had the best programmers working on our security system. I told you weeks ago that I'll let you all out of the lab once the research is completed. Locking Erica and the rest of the team out of the isotope containment just to spite me doesn't accomplish anything. Deleted the mail. What are you doing? You're going to get us killed. Don't cut us through. I'm with you. About to know a dosing pattern. Get the password. Okay, I want it on record that I highly object to giving admin rights to anyone that isn't on our core team. Admin access isn't a bubble for Dr. Williams to lord over his colleagues. We have designed a nigh perfect system, and idiotic moves just like this risk everything. I have been informed that legally I must comply with this request no matter how moronic it is. Anyone's fair is an issue. Okay. So that's a hack there. I still have isotopes, so get them in. Making sure. Just making sure. One shot, yep. Just don't think I'll be needing that GS yet. Now I don't think I'll be doing any more of them. Or 49. If I get this, does this open the room? I don't know. I've kind of opened the room, haven't I? Yeah. Yeah, Molly's gonna get us. Okay. Hi, Molly. Hi, Molly. Well, I've got the director's key. Okay. Nice. Okay. 611. Yay, gold. Cool. Check parameters. Got that, got that. Find out what we get. Please observe a viewing window. Ooh.
Excellent.
Radiation exposure increases at AP refresh speed. Cool. Can I make another one? Oh, I know what this is. Intrigued now. Cobalt. Yeah, cobalt's not good. Gold. So I just have to get one. Okay. Alright. We'll continue onwards then. Don't I need to know what the elements are. So this is crawl space, right? Okay. Right, well, let's go then. Alright. Just checking to see what was what. THOMFnG's still alive. Can open up. I'm not gonna lie, now I want to explore the place. Okay, just fell off the wall apparently. Okay, okay. Fell off the wall. Let's explore. Okay. Well, that's for that. But we could have done this the easy way all along. Just shot Molly. Poor Molly. What did she do to deserve this? Nothing. Really nothing. It was a sweet old guy. Old gal.
Yes.
And you know, we murdered her. We murdered her. This looks cozy. Ah, cute. Alright, we'll be in there. Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, 2+. Okay. Save that. Hopefully we can actually sit in the seat. Good. Clean the room. Long calls from Kemp. Just got a very strange call from Kemp. He asked what the status was on the project was, and when I explained that we were still behind schedule, he didn't seem angry like he normally would. All he said was that he was very important at getting the team working in the lab today, and that I contact him as soon as we know about that. He was trying to warn me. They hit us with a nuke. The lab was built to withstand nearly anything but a direct hit, but the EMP was blown out to all external communications. I told the team that there are training manoeuvres going on around town, but I don't know how long they are going to buy that. I need to find a way to get hold of Colonel Kemp to see if they can extract us to a safe location. Even if I can't find a working phone somewhere, I'll never be able to get through. Maybe if I can just get a hold of a ham radio, I can try to reach them on an open channel. There are looters everywhere and people fighting in the streets. I managed to find a radio and some supplies, but I caught a stray bullet in the shoulder on my way back. Between that and the radiation sickness, the past 38 hours has been hell. I finally managed to find the right frequency to get through to the military liaison, but he said that Kemp had left orders that they could only spare an extraction team for assets vital to the war effort. If we tried to have them give us out without the project completed, will have us executed for treason. I had to keep them in the lab. Alright, so that's what we're doing it. There's been a problem with the reactor. Yes, we know. The shockwave from the initial blast must have cracked the containment lining because there is a growing leak showing up on the detectors in the lab. To make matters worse, Will has been trying to hack into the admin controls. I've been working to keep it out, but I think the wound in my shoulder may be going septic. I don't know how much longer I can hold out. Not the best husband, but I've done everything I can to try to protect you since the attack. If you read this, I hope it is because you finished the project and can use the radio to signal for extraction. Well, I could I have radio done then? Could I get out? Oh. I can see you moving in your office and we can't wait any longer. He's going to trigger the automated defences if we don't do something. We managed to get into the crawl space and I'm going to try to take him by surprise. Despite everything that's happened, I want you to know I still love you. And getting us out of here, you son of a bitch. Do you hear me, John? You may have had the connections to get this company started, but I was always the better hacker. If you don't release us, you'll leave me with no choice but to trigger the automated defences. We'll have to fight our way out and Erica may be hurt in the process. Is that what you want? I've got the thermal problem solved, but we need the samples to produce a prototype. Will's barricaded himself into a lab and he's locked us out of the isotope containment. So they did have this isotopes ready, but obviously you couldn't get into the lab. I told the others what is going on and they hate us for it, but they see this as the only way out right now. We need to get back control so we can finish the project and get out of here. I don't know what we could do. We've been working on the problem for weeks and not being able to find a way to prevent the nanowave from falling apart under the strain of use. Even if we find a solution, it may take us days to program the new dosage pattern. I don't know if I can cover this up for long. Even if I can, I don't know if it's right for us to make that decision. Some of them have families out there, and shouldn't they have the choice to try to protect them? Okay. Yeah, so they had the facilities to make the thing, but yeah, shit got out of control. Essentially.